Eugenia Cooney is playing defense after a petition claimed that her serious underweight condition could influence young girls, and they called for a YouTube ban until she seeks help. Wow. All right, you guys, so this actually gets pretty crazy, and I do really feel bad for Eugenia. Eugenia insisted that she had never encouraged or told people to look like herself or anyone after a change.org petition called Temporarily Ban Eugenia Cooney Off YouTube garnered more than 18,000 signatures. So she said, she made a video titled I'm Sorry, and she said, I'm really sorry to the people who want me banned off YouTube. I'm really not trying to do anything wrong. She actually tweeted that one, I'm sorry. And she said, I just don't think it's right to try to get people banned off YouTube unless they've done something really bad.
Well, I think it's unfair that people are like signing a petition to get her kicked off because that's her job. But on the other hand, I just really hope that she's telling the truth when she says that I'm naturally like this, because I feel bad for her.
You can look at those pictures and see that unless she has some kind of existing disorder,
Right.
which it doesn't sound like she has come forward and said any of that, that no one's body is naturally like that.
Yeah,
totally.
That being said, I don't know how banning her from YouTube is really helping.
Well, I guess the person that started the petition, I mean, YouTube isn't involved with this. Somebody started a different petition. It got a lot of signatures, but I think what they were trying to do is say, hey, this girl has a huge audience, and she's telling that huge audience that this is okay. But my thing is, Eugenia has never been being like, this is how you need to eat to look like me, or I'm making health videos. She just does like cute vlog videos or talking about makeup or dresses, and I don't think she's trying to harm anyone. I get how it might send a message to younger girls that they might need to look like that, but I also feel like that's other people projecting onto her rather than her
And I also
getting
don't
that
think
message.
that, so is the, I guess I'm not super familiar, is the ban like trying to help her or more trying to help the girls that she's influencing?
I think they want to make a statement and temporarily banning her from the site.
Until she gains weight. Like, the entire logic behind a petition to get someone kicked off YouTube because of how they look is really random, and like, she's still gonna be on Instagram. She's still gonna be on social media. You can't like erase her.
It's
from
also
the internet.
it's also like trying to get somebody fired from their job for being who they are. Whether she has an eating disorder or not, she has come out saying that she does not. But I just don't think that anyone should try to get anyone else fired for being themselves.
I want to say I totally agree with everything that you guys are saying, and that I think it is wrong that they're trying to take her off of YouTube. But to just play the other side a little bit, I can see why people want to take her down in the sense of just protecting people that watch her. Because as you guys know, celebrities, YouTubers, people praise them. They want to be like them. They want to follow in their footsteps. So I can see the logic of where they're coming from and saying like, man, all these girls are watching her, looking at her, and, you know, maybe wanting to be like her, and that they possibly could be influenced to thinking that this is normal.
So
I absolutely understand the logic behind why they would want her off YouTube. I just don't think it's actually a realistic solution.
Right.
Or that it's helping anyone. I was like, literally, it's blowing it up even more.
And
and more people, more eyeballs are
is
on it.
now all these drama channels and people, I mean, we're not helping because we're obviously making a video about it, but I'm honestly on her side. Like, I'm not trying to cut her down. I'm not trying
I'm
to
on the
tear
side
her
of her.
down.
Like, I hope that she can
get help.
I watch her videos, and she's so sweet. She's not trying to harm anyone. She's like, all these people are talking about me and tearing me down, and she's not even being like, this person is tearing me down, let's go take them down. She's not trying to do that. She's just saying, I'm sorry if I offended you. It does suck to get talking crap about on the internet. And then the petitioner, they also did say that they weren't trying to dismay her or insult her or belittle her. She just argued that Cooney's thin appearance, which she often showcases in skimpy outfits, sets an unhealthy example. She said she may not intentionally be influencing her viewers, but showing more than 50% of her body in videos and pictures are not helping girls with anorexia or any eating disorder.
But I mean, also,
I just don't think you can't credit her for being the reason why people are
or the face
disorder.
of.
Exactly. That's not her responsibility.
Yeah.
I mean, not that. And also, having an eating disorder, she might not even be fully, it could be so bad that she's not even fully aware of how bad it is.
Right.
That now she's just like trying to figure out why people are trying to.
And she did say she's not going to summon to like blood tests or anything like that publicly to show the audience. She's like, that's just not who I am. I'm not going to do that. But she said, I'm sorry if I've offended any of you guys.
And she made a point in the video to say, I've never said, hey, you should look like me, or told other girls, like, this is how you can lose weight. She's never done any of that. She's just like, I think that she's like, I think people should be themselves and be proud of who they are. And she made that point. So she's like, I'm sorry if I've offended anyone for being myself.
Well, and that's the last thing she's been is offensive. She's literally just being herself, and it's just, it's sad if she does have an eating disorder that it's not.
Well, it would suck. She has 900,000 followers, and she has become the subject of a lot of critical video titles. Some of them include Eugenia Cooney, the YouTuber slowly killing herself, or Eugenia Cooney is anorexia, and Eugenia Cooney died. So like opening your subscription box or YouTube homepage and seeing all those things about you would affect you a little bit.
I look at this, and even I was saying that it gives me like moments that I remember from the Marina Joyce situation. That's like the entire internet is like playing the justice leader that's gonna fix everything. And even with Marina Joyce, I feel like everyone was very nice to her and very like supportive and wanted to help her. And they thought something was wrong, but I think we found out that she was like probably doing drugs or something. But that like in this, people are like being so negative, and she's literally not doing anything. Like
she's not doing anything to harm anyone else. I just hope for her sake she does what is healthiest for her. People on the petition were going crazy. They were writing things like, my little cousin lost 17 pounds because she wanted to look like Eugenia. She said she is now receiving care and she's only 12 years old.
A 12-year-old's parents should be knowing, like,
monitoring,
monetizing what their children are watching on YouTube.
Well, that and like,
and speaking of like
what they're eating and stuff too. It's like they're still under your care.
And even monetizing, if you really think about it, like if a petition like that passed, where do we go next? There's so many, somebody's too big, or somebody curses, or somebody's religious beliefs.
Like who's the one making the decision? Who's allowed to be on YouTube and who's not?
Well, there would be a bigger outrage if YouTube actually did take action and kicked her off. I think backlash would be crazy. And YouTube already is kind of buckling down on content. I know a lot of videos are getting taken down, and like any video that's flagged gets demonetized or taken down, and then you have to fight it with YouTube because the whole world's so much more sensitive than they used to be. Cooney did make a video that said, I'm sorry, like I told you before, and she just said, I know a lot of you guys think I'm a really bad person, but I would seriously never try to upset or hurt anyone. She said, I have never told anyone to lose weight, like Drew said, or change the way they look for me. So in a sick way, I would think that this would also maybe help her numbers. Do you think she ever considers that this is also
that was just
publicity?
going to be my next question, actually, because I was thinking about the little cousin losing 17 pounds over the course of how long? How is that, like 17 pounds is kind of a lot to be losing quickly. So I feel like that absolutely could be a random comment that people are just trying to fuel the fire, and it's not true. How long has she had her channel? How long has she had this following? Has she always been this skinny? Why is it just coming up now?
Her channel goes back 3 years. I looked a little bit at her videos, and it seems like a lot of them she's had a lot of views. Because the thing is, she's very interesting, unique. She plays to that more like goth kind of look.
But still bubbly. It's like the awkward but cute, bubbly, nice.
She's like an eccentric
girl in your home. I knew multiple girls like her in my high school.
But so that's 3 years ago. Was she this skinny?
Yeah, she was the same size. So
and her mom's even gone on videos with her saying like she eats a normal amount, she lives a healthy lifestyle.
So maybe then she does have a genuine disorder that is causing her body to look like that. That they don't want to share or don't know about. I don't know, but if her I can't imagine a mom is going on and defending like
her child that's on YouTube.
Exactly, and saying that she's not anorexic and not dying if she was.
I'm just glad that she seems to still have her spirits up. She's like, through all of this, I'm glad that you guys are still watching me. Like, blah, 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 blah. I hope that everyone doesn't tear her down forever.
And if it is the case that she has a disorder that's making her thin, it's none of our business, really, to be like, you're too skinny.
Well, that's the thing about YouTube. YouTubers make their audience feel like they are their friends, and when you do that, I feel like your audience then feels like they have a say on your life, which is why these people are probably talking.
And have an opinion, but don't be so negative. Like those comments, or even people posting videos saying like she died. is really
That's
extreme.
aggressive.
And
And also, when you take a
hurtful.
step back, you're like, if the people in her life, I'm sure that people on YouTube are not the first people to tell her she's too skinny.
Yeah.
So like, if the people in her life are not able to make a difference, what makes everyone think that their comment on YouTube is suddenly going to make her like?
Also, with any kind of disease, if you're an alcoholic, if you're anything, nobody that's trying to recover from any kind of disease ever does it because of somebody else. They have to reach a breaking point where they want it for themselves.
Right.
So, I mean, we won't know until it happens, or we will never know because it's just the way her body is. But I do want to know what you guys think in the comment section below. Let me know all of your thoughts on Eugenia, and yeah, I just really want to hear about it. And then you can click over to the left to hear all about the drama Beyonce and the Dixie Chicks had with the CMA Awards.
Or you can click to the right to find out what the heck is Starbucks doing without the red cup.